Okay, just letting you guys know what this video is about off the bat. It's about hackers, and it's mostly about shitty hackers. So bear with me here. Now I know there's a lot of you guys watching this who are hackers, but I'm sure you're more successful than the group I sort of met up with in this heist. So this is the prison break heist. This is the heist where you basically just go and grab a bus. It's simple. You grab the bus, you run away from the cops. That's it, really, and then you just deliver it. It's a really sweet heist. It takes like 10 minutes tops, and you get a good $19,000 out of it. So I suggest doing it if you're looking for cash, quick. So the problem lies where, well, basically, I ran into a group of hackers in this match, and they sort of made this game a little bit interesting, I guess, because, well, the thing is, you expect a hacker to sort of make things easier for you, you know, where sort of like they're in this heist with me, you know, maybe they can hack and just sort of like, you know, make it easier, make the heist end quicker, or I don't know, something. And I think that's basically what they tried to do in this video. But as you're going to see a little bit further on, that's not exactly how things go. They don't really go as planned. Anyways, I'll let you watch, and you'll see what happens. Enjoy. Okay, so this is where things start to get a little crazy. So you know, there's a part where the cops are basically trying to stop the heist from happening, and there's this helicopter up here that Lester will shortly tell you that you have to dispatch of. It's super easy. You take them out with your machine gun, just get a good angle, and you can take it out really quickly. So everything seems to be totally going fine and going as planned. I was gonna basically use my vehicle to complete the heist, and that was going to be that. You know, we already stole the truck. The truck is already headed to its destination, and everything is actually going properly. Things going actually very well. This is usually a heist where people don't usually know what they're doing, but in this case, things were going well. So this is where things get a little crazy. Usually I stay in my car, but for some reason they sort of signaled here for me to get in. So I figured, okay, you know, why not get in? I'll just get into the bus and we'll all drive together, you know, whatever. So usually, yeah, I'm waiting for them to leave, but he sort of signals that I should come into the bus. My passenger gets into the bus, so I do as well. And as you can see, he ports us to the middle of nowhere. This is where he starts to think he's helping us, but in fact, he's not helping anybody at all. Because he brings us to the middle of nowhere, and now the cops are still on us, but we have to drive in some sort of off-road forest. And yeah, it doesn't actually end very well. I skip a little bit ahead here to another port where he ports us more sort of towards the city, heading towards the airport. It's sort of an improvement, I guess, of where he ported us, but he decides to go the wrong way. As this is all happening, we still, in fact, have the cops chasing us, and he actually sort of fails at losing them quite bad. And the mission ends up lasting way longer than it should, and yeah, he basically ends up killing us all, and I'll just, yeah, continue watching. I'll cut in when it gets good. Okay, so at this point, the heist should have been completely finished by now. We would have lost the cops in the first maybe few minutes after getting the bus, and already heading to the drop-off point, which is pretty close to where you pick up the bus originally. So right now, we are actually heading to the downtown area. He's put the bus into invincibility mode, and he's basically just plowing through vehicles and exploding them as he continues. This part was pretty entertaining, but his driving was pretty reckless, and he crashed a lot. But yeah, we're heading downtown at this point, and not the right way, and we can't seem to shake the cops. They really are sticking, and it's just lasting forever. So. Right here, I get pretty frustrated because I'm like, I know that there's a parking garage up here, and I'm thinking that he's smart enough to enter it and maybe try to hide inside. I'm not sure if that was a great idea, but it looks like he's actually going to go for it, and I was pretty thrilled. And then he just kind of just plows through the fence and crashes into the highway. So yeah, that didn't go as planned. He also doesn't seem to know where he's going. It's like the first time he's ever been like in downtown or something, and he ends up going to sort of like the sewer area where you know, that down the drain race is, if you guys are familiar with that down the drain race from online racing. Yeah, he kind of just tries to lose the cops here, but is continuously unsuccessful, and yeah, it gets pretty funny up here, so hold up. Okay, so right here he's like, "Oh, I found a tunnel. We're home free." And I thought we were gonna lose the cops, but this light fixture in here basically stops you from going collision. So our bus was unable to. Oh, and we almost fell into the water here. Our bus was unable to escape through the tunnel because of a light fixture. So fail. Okay, so we finally managed to escape the sewer system a while ago, and we've been driving around town forever, and he finally manages to plop the bus down into this sort of warehouse where someone decides to get out. Actually, two people decide to get out. He gets out, gets knocked over, and she gets out. I'm not too sure why. And then the bus driver decides to also hit one of the passengers, which is... Oh, wait, at this point, hold up. The gear, I think the gear, I almost said the gear. The girl gets out, I think, one more time. I don't know why. And he just sort of like hits her. This is a weird part. I had to show you guys. He just kind of hits her, and she drops a bag of money and picks it up. It was the weirdest thing. Honestly, I was really curious what was happening. And anyways. This is the part where we finally managed to lose the cops, and this is a big moment because, well, look, I don't know if you look at the map, but I don't know, I think you might have hacked it a little bit, but this is a big moment because we've been literally driving around town for a while now, and it took him forever to lose the cops. It should never take this long. It literally took about, oh, yes, the money. He starts to throw money onto the streets, just throwing bags of money, just making the whole process of doing the heist completely null because you can just get out of the bus at this point and pick up, how much money he just dropped. Sorry, I'm not a big fan of hackers. I don't think they're the worst either, to be honest with you. It's just bound to happen. You kind of have to deal with these kind of things. And sometimes you get some pretty funny sort of like videos like this, or the things happening. Oh yeah, so we lost the cops. We should be home free, right? Wrong. We're dealing with some pretty retarded people at this point. Excuse my language, not retarded, but you know what I mean. Like some idiots. We're dealing with some idiots here, and they sort of decide to end it and just sort of kill off me. And the heist is failed, of course, and I only get about $2,000, a couple RP. I did rank up, but didn't complete the heist after all that time. So these hackers royally screwed up for me. So that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It's really all about hackers and the joy of having them in your heists sometimes, and sometimes the frustration. So cheers. Take it easy.